What's up? Welcome to the channel. My name is Joshua F. Harris, and today I'm going to be talking about my 2025 goals so you guys can know a little bit more about me and a little bit about what this channel is going to be about in the future and today. So, 2024 was a year of learning. I have a short form content agency. We've done up to $11,000 per month. Me and my wife run it. Great business model. Um, Lots of unexpected struggles that I came into 2024 towards the end, the churn, businesses coming and going, which kind of led me to here. And that's why I'm making this YouTube channel because I want to make sure I get to document the rest of my entrepreneurial journey. As of today, I've had 10 failed businesses, and I thought that was like I thought I was just a huge failure. But what I realized was I learned all these different skills through the different failures of businesses that I've put myself through. And some of those skills are copywriting, marketing, graphic design, video, direction, color grading, a lot of media related skills. But I had a moment of reflection on Christmas Eve. This most recent Christmas Eve, I made a video in my car, kind of explaining my story. And I realized that all those skills led me right here. And people and creators like yourself that have had lots of failed entrepreneurial processes and journeys, being a content creator is perfect because you've probably picked up all these different random skills that you can apply to content, and you probably are of service and value to a lot of people out there. So I try to keep these videos raw, authentic. I'm not going to cut this at all. So if you guys see me mess up or something like that, it is what it is. But I'm going to talk about my 2025 goals, like I said, so you guys could get to know me, what this channel is going to be about. And yeah. All right. So, what are my plans for 2025? The reason I'm sharing these goals is because it's going to help me be accountable. I'm putting it out there to the world. So, positive energy reciprocates positive energy. First goal is to grow this channel. Yes, I'm making these videos with the hope of getting monetized. And obviously, I'm a new creator, but I know that this platform rewards consistency, and that's why I'm showing up today. That's why I'm making this video. So I'm sitting in front of the camera talking to you. If you think that this is something that comes natural to me, it doesn't. And I guarantee if you watch a video or you watch this video and you watch a video from me next year at this exact same time, it'll be a lot different, and I will have progressed in my video creation skills. See me, I've always been behind the camera. I know how to light things and do production type things, but getting in front of the camera, delivering a message, using your voice, using your hands, using your vocal inflections, all these different things, nothing can beat it besides reps. So, like I said, I'm showing up. I want to reach 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I think that's very doable if I show up and provide value. And yeah, hope you guys join me for the ride and support. So if you want to contribute to that, you know what to do. I'm not going to say it, but you know what to do. Next thing I want to do is build a community. So I'm a business minded person, obviously, 10 failed businesses. Eventually, I'll get one of them right. Um, I want to build a community on school. Love Hermosi, love all of that, love that whole world. He's been a big inspiration to me, and I've learned so much from his content and his books. So I do support the school platform, and I think it's a great way to get people from a YouTube channel to a more specialized community where you give them more in-depth value and tangible skills. Not that you can't do that on YouTube, but I feel like it's a better way to monetize as of now, especially for small creators like myself. So that's in the works. And in that community, I'll probably be sharing things like video production, running a short form content agency, branding, graphic design, marketing, self awareness, self development. I'm not sure exactly. I do have a name for it. It's going to be called Mindscape Academy. So look out for that. I'll eventually change all the links in my bio and stuff like that. So try to get people there. And it'll be free to join, eventually charging people. So Like I said, I'm a transparent person. I'm putting it all on the table. If you guys support it, you guys support it. If you don't, you don't. See you later. Next goal is reviving my clothing brand. This is a brand, it's called Brothers on Earth. Me and my brother started it. I never got it off the ground though. Just, life hands in too many different pots. But I do think it has potential. And I know that if I build an audience here, you guys will be more inclined to support it. So, got some hats. I will send out some of these to you guys if you want to check them out. This is the one. I'm wearing one of them, but this one's super faded from just being out in the sun and stuff, which I like. But yeah, these are fire. So drop a comment, and if you want a hat, I will send you one. You got to pay for the shipping, but my pleasure. So yeah, I want to get that back running because there's something very spiritual about pursuing a creative process like that, at least for me. Actually, the first business I ever had was a clothing brand, and it gave me a really excited feeling about life. I remember there was 48 hours where I stayed up straight making t-shirts because I was just so hyped on the process. And that childlike feeling is something that I get from creating clothes or art, music, things like that. So I do I I do want to bring back the Brothers on Earth brand, and I think it could be something unique that I bring to the table as a creator. I know everyone has merch and stuff like that, but you know, I have a soft spot for that. And yeah, if you want a hat, DM me. Next goal I have is to continue my journaling. Oh shit. When was the last entry? Oh, it's upside down. Huh. I always start at the beginning of the year and then fall off. Yeah. I want to journal more just because when I was journaling, my thought process, I just had way more clarity about where I was at with my emotions, where I was at with my goals, and what was coming next. So I want to get back to that. I think journaling is great. I don't think everyone is needs to journal, but at least for me and the way that my mind works, it helps a lot. It helps with clarity. It helps with me knowing what I'm going to do for the next day. Helps me with my goals, and I think it's good to write things instead of just keeping them all in your head. Like I'll go through my goals last year, which were pretty similar, which is kind of good and bad maybe. Goals, I wrote them in the present tense. I weigh 175 pounds and have less than 10% body fat. Still a goal. I follow a low inflammatory whole food plant based diet. No, not plant based. I don't know why I wanted to be plant based going into last year or going into 2024. Yeah. I lift weights 4 times per week. Definitely crushed that goal. I walk 10K steps a day. My average for 2024 was 12K steps a day. I hit my protein goal every day. Definitely got that one. I meditate daily, still working on that one. I read daily, still working on that one. I track my finances daily. Definitely need to work on that one. But yeah, journaling. Next goal is to it's one that was in there is reading. So I don't think it's necessary to read a bunch of new material. I'm all for rereading the books that really stood out to you. So I'm not going to show you all of them, but I'll just get this. So this is a stack of books. What books are in here? So most of these I've read already, but a couple of them I want to reread. So this first one, the Bible. I think the Bible just has a lot of practical world advice, and I want to get back in touch with some older literature because I think any problem that you face in life could probably be solved from this book. The 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing. Great book, timeless read. This marketing advice goes way back to the 80s and 70s, I think. But I work with my clients hire us for marketing advice and content creation, so I feel like this is something to always keep in the back of my mind. The Untethered Soul. Every book in this, every chapter of this book, and almost like there's so many bars in here. Like I'll just read you one real quick. I'll read you something from chapter 10. It's absolutely remarkable. This book is a deep dive on spirituality, self-awareness, mindfulness, all of that. I'm trying to find the good part that I've highlighted, but what chapter was I on? Oh, here we go. Change can be viewed as either exciting or frightening, but regardless of how we view it, we must all face the fact that change is the very nature of life. It's just another object in the universe that you are capable of experiencing. That wasn't even good, but you get the gist. Great book. Michael A. Singer. Definitely going to reread that one. Way of the Superior Man. This is how you keep your masculine frame and stay on your purpose. And I think that's important for any guy. And women, I recommend you reading this too so you can understand why your man is a pussy. I'm just kidding. So you can understand why your man maybe isn't as masculine as you thought he was, or why you feel like you have to be masculine because of his lack of masculinity. So, great book. Definitely going to read that. Never finished this one. It's called 10X is Easier Than 2X, but definitely going to read this book. In short, it's basically saying that for you to 2X your performance, you just need to make fine tweaks, which is kind of hard to measure. Whereas if you want to 10X your life, you have to completely become a new person. And I think the 10X to change everything and flip the script is the way to go, for me at least. I'm an extremist. I consider myself extreme. Maybe I'm not to you guys, but I consider myself extreme. I go all in when I really want to do something. Extreme could be good and bad. It could get you into a lot of debt. And then the Neville Goddard Deluxe Collection. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 11 books all in one. Probably won't even finish this one. I'm going to keep it a buck, but good read before you go to bed. So, journaling, rereading books, fitness. Wow. I've been trying to get to 10% body fat for some time. I'm great at going to the gym like I worked out today, but the dieting part, I'll just keep it a buck. I struggle with sticking to I'm not going to place that on myself. In the past, I've struggled with sticking to the diet, but I've made some progress. Like, your boy has, hold on, let me go monitor my screen. I've got some size on me, Definitely got the size. Now it's just time to trim up. Now it's time to get the cuts for the summer, This is also a Brothers on Earth shirt, so it's kind of the style. If you guys see what I like, you could pair it with some chrome heart or, vintage A little distress faded hat type, I don't know. I like my stuff to look a little worn, cut offs, and nothing crazy, but that's what type of time I'm on. Um, so that was my fitness goals, and my biggest goal, which kind of really aligns with the 10x is easier than 2x, is I want to move to Korea. So my wife is originally from Korea. She came here 12 years ago to go to school and pursue the American music industry. And in college, we met and we fell in love, and we've been together ever since. But she's been away from her family and her culture, and her father has Parkinson's, and he's getting older. And yeah, we want to go to Korea, and I want to go to Korea and learn the culture, learn the language, and experience it. Honestly, make content of the whole thing. I think it'll be very dope. And I've been watching videos about Korea, and it's actually very livable, much more affordable than America. Healthcare is better. So hopefully, I build this channel, I build my community. That way, I'm completely, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Self-sufficient, I guess. I'm completely remote. I wanted to have a completely remote income so I can create content and run an online community, do stuff like that, rather than keeping the agency. So I'm trying to transition from the agency to online community type business. So yeah. First goal, get the channel to 5,000 subscribers and build a community. Relaunch Brothers on Earth. Get back to my journaling. Reread my books. Get to 10% body fat. Move to Korea. So, if you guys want support on your goals, drop your goals in the comments. If you want a hat, hit me up. I'd love to connect and see what you guys are working on this year. That's all I got for this one. I will see you in the next one.